Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. It's your host with the most supported love to you and yours. Hope everyone is good and had a fabulous Thursday. As for me, it's been a blessed day. All blessings to the mighty high, another wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. And we are back on the daily transfers. Thank you for tuning in. Obviously, we have the big news today. Sesko finally, it's a here we go. Sesko has chosen to go to Manchester United, rejecting the bid from Newcastle. It's a big, big debate. If you've been following the channel, I've been debating about this one for weeks now. Is it a good move for Sesko to move to Manchester United? But obviously, so sounds like Sesko has chosen to go to Manchester United. It's a big, big. Here we go. Sesko, Sesko is moving in. It seems like Sesko is really moving into Manchester United, and he has chosen to go. He has rejected Newcastle. From my own advice, I was thinking it was only good enough for him to move to Newcastle, because Newcastle, there's definitely no pressure for him. He would have done well. The only major challenge maybe would be trying to fit in the shoes of Isak, but s- Newcastle would be in a perfect fit because the media is less. Anyway, deal is done. He's going to Manchester United. Now they're calling him a monster. All of a sudden, they're signing a monster. He has the ceiling is high for him. But 2, 3 weeks ago, when we wanted to sign him, they called him Benjamin Tusko. They were saying he is Benjamin Tusko. But all of a sudden, things change. All of a sudden, he's a star boy now. He has so much future. He's the brightest. He's the most promising talent. But I have doubts with Bundesliga players. Obviously, Bundesliga players, most of them have never succeeded, except for one big Obama blood clot. Yeah, yes, only Obama Young has done. But most signings from Bundesliga, they never hit the ceiling. They came in with all the hype, but they never hit the ceiling. So this is the news that's coming out. Sesko is officially moving to Manchester United on an 84 million euros move. The salary and everything and the breakdown. We'll discuss it in the next episode. But it looks like Sesko is going to book. He's already on his flight. Probably Roman already posted the picture of him and his agent in the flight. Looks like he's going to get his medical soon. And I want to get your thoughts on Sesko. Will Sesko increase the attacking for Manchester United? If you ask me, I think Sesko is better off than Rasmus Højlund. Sesko is better off. Now the news coming out is that Manchester United are trying to push out Rasmus Højlund. They're like, nah, we're done with you. You better move up. So it's going to be a tricky one as well, because Højlund was talking about he want to fight for his place. But this is the news that's coming out. The big news for today. All Manchester United fans, I think, have been gassed. Only I feel a few of them I saw are criticizing the move. But when Arsenal was taking Sesko, it was, oh no, you guys, why you want to pay 90 million for Sesko? But for them, well and good. It's an okay move. They don't mind the move. They seem gas. They're talking about he has future. He has future. But let's see what happens. It's a make or break. Manchester United. Manchester United. It's a different beast. If you go 2, 3 games without scoring, they're gonna be on your neck. Your head is gonna be on the swivel. You're going to be on the Daily Mail every day. They're going to bring up that price tag, that 85 million price tag. Same thing they did with Rasmus Højlund. But I think Sesko will do better than Højlund. I honestly think Sesko will do better. I think Sesko, the only thing is experience. He does not have experience with the Premier League. And Premier League is a bit physical, but he's a tall, giant dude. They're already putting him into prime Haaland, but he's a tall, giant dude. I think he can do well. I think he can definitely do well. So it's a good move for him. Let's see how it flows. Let's see how it goes. But the news is out, people. The news is finally out. Sesko is moving to Manchester United. It's not the deal we wanted. Some Arsenal fans really rated Sesko, but I didn't. I feel like for Arsenal, we dodged a bullet. We really, really dodged a bullet by signing Sesko, because I don't rate the youth. I don't rate the youth. I don't think the price tag deserves what he does. The price tag, I don't think it's enough. But anyway, it is what it is. Manchester United, they like to pay for the hype. They like to pay for the hype. Any player that's coming in with the hype, they like to pay. It's not only that. Manchester United are even moving on to signing Baleba. If you have watched Manchester's games this preseason, you can notice Manchester United have been struggling in the midfield. And Baleba would definitely be an answer for them. Baleba would definitely be an answer for them. He would definitely be an answer for them. But the news that is coming out is that Brighton are talking about they can let them go only on the right price. So that's just about right. I think I heard they were asking for 100 million, but let's see how the deal goes. If they want 100 million, can Manchester United pay? Seems like they have the bag after all. We were all doubting that Manchester United don't have the money. Sir Radcliffe was talking about we cannot pay these players, we cannot pay the staff, we are firing the staff. He's out there spending money. Now he has already spent like 200 million. But you can see Manchester United are coming in with the reinforcement. They are really, really serious. It seems like they're really serious. It's a different thing if the players who play very well. Obviously, it's a totally different thing. But seems like Manchester United are very, very serious. They are very, very. They have made major moves, in the key areas that they have. They have. What I'm trying to say, yeah, they have addressed the key areas. The midfield was the main thing. Everyone was talking about why you bringing in Sesko when you not address the midfield because Ugarte and Casemiro, I feel like the legs are gone. So I think Baleba coming in, it's going to be a very, very good move. It remains to be seen if he can fit in. There's another thing about fitting in with the team. It's well and good you can play at Brighton, but when you come to, but I think Baleba would do well. I don't have any doubts for him. And I think his homeboy Onana is out there pushing for the deal as well. Onana is involved. He's talking about, come join me. So I think United have made some good moves, 200 million spent in total for now. You know, these guys have back, man, and we all thought it was done. And it seems like they still have a pull as well. Even though they are fighting relegation, they're down there fighting relegation, but they still have a pull. You can just imagine they still have a pull. They're still pulling in big teams, pulling in big players. Not to say Cunha and Mbemo are big players, but they are pulling in, they still have a pull. I don't think teams from Brighton and Wolves, as relegation teams, are big teams, but they still have a little pull, but they're little size. I just hope this all works out because I'll be waiting here for the banter. I'll be waiting. As you all know, I don't like Manchester United. I wish all their dreams never come true. But they've been making good signings. If I'm going to be honest and fair, they've been making good signings. And let's see what the Sesko do. I think Sesko, they will unveil him probably on a Saturday. I had Saturdays when they're going to do the unveiling for him. But Sesko is going on. In other news as well, Chelsea are interested into signing Garnacho. Chelsea are moving for Garnacho. Why? I don't know why they see in this youth. I don't know. He runs like a headless chicken. Him is Martinelli too. They're all the same players. But people are talking up there. He's the youngest, most promising talent. Manchester United need to run up the bag on them. They should not let it up. They should just charge around 50 or 60 million. Not even 50, 70 million. Because Chelsea has been taking away all the money. They charge us ridiculous money for Madrid. So I think Manchester United, they need to charge like a 70 or something, bro. They need to charge like a 70 million or something. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Make it push, charge this a lot. So I think Garnacho, David Austin even tweeted that the deal is in an advanced stage. So the deal is in an advanced stage. If Austin is twisting, if he's dropping the bomber, then you know it's done. It's totally done. Maybe in the next 2 days, Manchester United are going to pay 60 million for Garnacho. No, I mean Chelsea are going to pay 60 million for Garnacho. And I'm going to cook this lot. Any Chelsea fans, I'm already waiting for the here we go. And I'm coming to each and every one of your inboxes because you guys have been taunting me when we signed Madueke. See how things change. Now you guys are really moving on. Moving on as well, we're going to talk about the Arsenal preseason game. I've slept on it. I've thought about it the whole day. I've analyzed what everyone was talking about. And my conclusion is big up to Ethernet. Big up to Ethernet. Yeah, yeah, big up to Ethernet. Bro, Villa, real nice one. Bro, it's a I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Really, Villarreal, bro. Villarreal, we're struggling with Villarreal, bro. The levels, bro. And Villarreal, I don't have any issue. But Villarreal, they always have a number on us. If you remember, I think it's the Europa game. Emery was there. He came through. He did the same thing. You know. And Villarreal, Pepe had to remind. The good thing is Pepe. He had to remind Mikel Arteta why you sold me. Everyone was talking about Pepe is not the right guy, Pepe is the wrong guy. Oh well, he's not the right guy. He came and he showed he was even better than all our wingers. Now we are in a place where we are even struggling to We don't have any wingers. Pepe is out there doing his thing. He was running circles on MLS, bro. Running circles. Very, very sad to see. But that's just about it. Villarreal haven't won their last 7 games. They haven't won their last 7 games, bro. That is the scary thing. They have not won 7 games. When they came to, if it's in Villarreal, we can understand. They even came to our yard. They did this. So it's not good for Arsenal, bro. It's totally not good. I don't think the lads are. I don't think big thing is our team, the chemistry is still not there. I don't think there's any chemistry. Everyone is looking like they're coming from a vacation, bro. Like they were on a beach on a vacation, taking pina coladas, taking mojitos, drinking tequila. They look like they have hangover, bro. No one was even serious. The only people that came and changed the game maybe was Max Doman. When Max Doman came in and the Odegaard, the last substitutions we came, they changed the game. The rest of the people, they look like they have hangover. The Declan Rice, we don't even recognize him anymore. But people are saying we are overreacting. People are saying you are overreacting. It's only 2 games that we've lost, bro. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail, right? This is what my teacher used to tell me in high school. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. So don't talk about this. This guy, he needs to change the system, but I don't think he will change. I don't think he will change the system. He will obviously stick with the system because I think in the back of his mind, you think this system has helped me come second the last 2, 3 seasons. He's coming up second. So he's thinking, why I need to change the system? This is Mikel Arteta said, why I need to change the system. I came up second last season. I came up second the season before. I came up season 3 times in a row. Okay, the other season we can remove because the time we were applying pressure, we were very electric. But this season, you can say, no, I'm not going to leave. I'm going to stick with I think this is how he's coming because we all know Mikel Arteta is stubborn. This is what he's waiting for. So, Jokeris even looked confused, bro. Jokeris looked confused. He didn't even know what was happening. The service is not there. He slowly grew into the game, when he started making some touches, and then he had one shot on target. You could see he's a sharpshooter. That one was a really really sharpshooter. I don't want to lie. It was even a big sharpshooter. Bro, because he did 3 goals. Joker said 14 chances out there. I know it's prison, but that's the one that's concerning most I've seen. He looked clueless. I don't want to hear about this when we are. Yeah. But Joker's had 14 chances, and I'll be real, it's preseason. But the most concerning is of 5 games I haven't seen. I've seen. I've seen Arteta. Bro. Arteta looked totally clueless, bro. Did you see him on the sideline? Then he took water. Then he's starstruck. He doesn't know what's happening, bro. He was totally starstruck. He didn't know what's happening. He was starstruck. This is the thing. But anyway, it's preseason. People will say we are overreacting. It's a preseason. Let's see. Because at the end of the day, preseason does not determine anything. If you want to look at it, we have had good seasons when we had the good preseason, and then when the season started, we lost the title. How many times has this happened? Right? How many times this happened that we had good seasons, and then when the season started, we lost everything. So it's a debatable as well. But for me, the performances, the performances are the main thing for me. The performances. Say what you want to say about. Say what you want to say about this. What do you call this? That it's a preseason, but you need to have good performances, bro. You need to have good performances, and that's not inspiring from us. Jokeris should have played 90 minutes. Why he took off Jokeris? The players we are looking for them to step up, they are disappearing. The big players like the Jokers, no, not Jokers, Odegaards, the Sakas, the I don't rate Merino, but the big guys are missing, bro. When we were young, when we used to fight, right? If you lose your fight, you cannot beat this guy. What you gonna do? You're gonna call on your big brother, like big bro, come and help me. There is someone who's here who I cannot beat. Then my big bro Jiz will pull up. You come and then you handle the bit. Now for us, now we cannot handle the business. The big boys, the older brother cannot handle. He's calling the young youths for come and help me fight. You know. Dome now it looks like he needs to start next season. There is no excuse now. Dome needs to start next season because this is the only bright spark we have. If Eze is not coming, I need to see Dome starting. That's just about not to start, but he needs to play. If you're gonna bring him on for 10, 15 minutes, it's just about it. He needs to start because the way the things is moving is crazy, bro. Lack of ideas, lack of ambition. We keep running circles, pass the ball to the back, bring it back again, pass it to the wing, bring it back, and we have Martinelli doing the madness. He is not learned until now. He is not learned. Yesterday, I got frustrated to the stage that I was thinking, like, let Noni Madueke come in, let Noni Madueke come in, and then let's let Noni Madueke play. I think it's better off if Noni Madueke plays because it was really, really frustrating, bro. It was really, really frustrating the game. Like, let Noni Madueke because Martinelli, I don't know what's happening, bro. I'm a Martinelli ride or die, but bro, I'm worried about that left hand side. It's not even the Martinelli, even the left back, because MLS is not a left winger. He's a midfielder. We are playing him there. It's not his space. So if he's getting run it like the way he was getting done with Pepe, we cannot blame him at the end of the day because it's not his play. He does not play there. So it's still a tricky one. But let's see the game on Saturday because on Saturday we have another game. Let's see how that Saturday game goes. Maybe these guys will pick up the pace and then maybe they'll throw us because the next Saturday game I think Arteta needs to start up with the main lineup. We need to see Joe Chris, we need to see Zuba. I think maybe for the first games, I think maybe Nogard will start, but I don't want to see Merino in the midfield on Saturday. I think the next game, Declan Rice. We want to see the full lineup. It's okay. Maybe he did some experiments, but on Saturday, Atletico Bilbao. Hopefully, I do swim along. We really need to put our strong starting lineup. Because we need to see how Joe Cruz is going to link up with Odegaard. As the news coming out, they're saying they've made a bid, but nothing official came out from Ornstein or Fabio Romano. But rumors are coming out that we've made a bid, and let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. They're thinking maybe they'll towards the end of the season they will have made the deal. Hopefully it goes through because Ez is really really needed. That left wing is dead. That left wing is dead. It's a funeral. That left wing. Maybe he can come through and he can add something different because Eze is not afraid to go through the middle. I think Arteta is. I think what Odegaard is doing, people are not reading, is that these are purely instructions from Arteta. I don't think this is him wanting to be on the right side. I think this is purely instructions coming from Arteta that you need to be on the right side. We need to overload the right side, and then from the right side we transition to go inside. I think this is coming from Arteta. I don't see where Odegaard would want to be always be on the right. I think this is purely coming from Arteta. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know what you think, but I think this is purely coming from Arteta that we need to stick on the right, because he still rates Saka is the main man, so he will definitely put Saka there. So that's just about it. This is my thoughts and my feelings on this, but let's see. Let's see. Maybe he don't want to show up, maybe later on he will really show his true technique, maybe in this Atletico Bilbao game. Maybe then he will but the news for the day has been Sesko. The news for the day has been Sesko. And you Manchester United fans have been cast, they have been cast. Let me just read what these guys have been talking about. Tell your strikers to come out because Manchester United is getting a striker. Bro, say make no mistake. They are definitely paying 85 million. 85 million for that guy. It's a tricky one still, bro. You will flip just like Holland. So they are saying this is a Holland 2-0, Holland 2-0 in the making. Premier League defenders will not know what hit them when the season starts. This is because of Cunha, Mbemo, and Sesko. Let's see, man. Let's see. Manchester United fans are really, really considerate. 85 million for Sesko, bro, had one good game. Then they are treating him like he's prime Holland. United just love overpaying for the hype. Like I say, you know, can't wait. For the time they say he needs time to adapt by October. Maybe by October you have a few. You have one or two goals. Then they'll start saying. But Manchester United, we cannot ignore. They have made some really really good moves. I don't think anyone can hate on Manchester United. For me, the main thing this has been. But I don't know. I don't know why Chelsea won Garnacho. I don't understand the need for Garnacho. I really don't understand why they will need Garnacho with so much wingers they have signed. I don't see the need why they see the need of signing Garnacho again. I don't know why they would need it. But let's see. You know, let's see. I promise you, I'm not even. I promise you, the only reason Doman looks so brave is because he hasn't spent enough time around his fellow child. We spent an entire winter trying to avoid paying Lalamere, and then. But I don't think this is the deal, man. I think for Doman, if you check Doman, if you check even Doman and this guy, what's his name? Ethan Waneri, they are all a different piece, man. They are all playing a different piece. They are all playing very, very well. I don't think Arteta can do anything to change this lot because they have been playing very, very well. I don't think Arteta will have any effect on them. I have strong doubts. But let's see. But I don't think he will do anything to change them. I think they themselves, since they are Hull end, they're coming from the Hull end, I think they will definitely be changing. They will definitely be cooking. But let's see. It remains to be seen. It's debatable as well, bro. I don't think Domain will change, bro. I don't think so. He will definitely be cooking, bro. That's 100%. He will definitely be cooking. I don't. But the thing at the end of the day is we are lacking of ideas. So I think him coming in can just change our game because the way we are lacking of ideas in the final third is not good, bro. We are so lacking of ideas. And Odegaard still hasn't returned to the Odegaard we all knew and loved, because before we had that Odegaard we loved, who was playing nice football. But now he's not there anymore, bro. I don't know what's happening to the Odegaard we all loved and knew. But let's see how it goes, man. Let's see how it goes. Uh, I'm not even excited to watch Arsenal anymore. I mean, we are looking boring to watch. You are preaching to the choir, bro. We are looking very, very boring, and but let's see, man. It's just preseason. I'll just follow what these people are talking about. That is just preseason, and we are out here overreacting. So we'll just follow that. Let's see how it goes. But for me, I think we've been boring, bro. We've been really, really boring. It's very, very difficult to look forward to the season. If you see the way we are playing, it's very, very difficult to look forward to the season. That we can have something good. It's very, very difficult, bro. It's very, very difficult. Conceding 3 goals at home. Let's see. Now Gabriel is back, so let's see. Maybe he'll provide something different. He'll offer something different that we do not have at the moment. But I'm the same as you, bro. I'm worried. I'm totally worried. I'm very very worried on him. Let's see how the deal goes. Let's see how the deal goes. If he does not play, if he does not come through, then we need to do something, bro. If he does not come through, then I don't know what Arsenal really needs to do. They need to do some major signings. Mm. But I think Eze will come. I think Eze will definitely come. Eze coming will make a huge difference for us. If Eze comes, then we're in a better position to be pushing. We are really, really in a better position to be pushing. But I don't know what's up with this Garnacho deal, bro. I don't understand why people are why people would want to sign Garnacho. But this is the thing. Some players are just like, maybe they're thinking since like he's still a kid, they're thinking maybe they can turn him around. It's another thing, they're thinking, he's just a kid. Maybe we can turn him around, we can, but it's a risky movement, signing Garnacho. It's a risky move. The kid is shameless, right? He's always doing something. He's shameless. He's shameless, bro. He's always up to something. And he's always his little bro is always tweeting on. He always have something to say. Maybe when you drop his brother, he's gonna come for you, man. Like, why you drop my bro? So it's a really, really tricky one, man. It's a really, really tricky one. I don't even want to lie. It's a really, really tricky one. But let's see how the game goes, you know. Let's see. All I'm just praying is that we get Eze. If we get Eze, then maybe then we're in a good position to be pushing. Without Eze, we can kiss the title hopes goodbye, bro. We can really, really kiss the title hopes goodbye. This is just my worry. But I want to get your thoughts on Eze. Like, can Eze really change, or will Arteta still be doing this madness? You know, Arteta maybe he'll still be doing this madness, talking about, nah, I don't want to play Eze. You know, I want to rely on the right side as usual. This is what I'm fearing also from this guy. You might just have to say the same thing. Like, I'm just going to play on the right side. I'm just going to depend on them. But I'm very, very happy, man. Liverpool, they let's move on to Liverpool. There has still no bid for Isak from Liverpool from what we had the last time. They still haven't bid for Liverpool for Isak. I think they are on a standstill. They're just patiently waiting, you know. You know, when you're fishing, you just throw in your rope and then you just patiently wait and see what is going to happen. I think this is what Liverpool are doing. They know they have the player vetted, and even the Newcastle functions, Isak was not involved. The training, he has been banned as well. They were talking about, we don't want to see you in training. So I think the move will be out. You know, I think they have made the decision that Isak will be out. I don't think they can never forgive what he did. You know, what he did to the club. I don't think they're looking at forgiving him. I think Ed Howe is also very, very angry. You know, he's very, very angry, and he knows the fans will be on his neck. So maybe he's thinking, let me just cash out on him. But I think Liverpool are just waiting to get an encouragement. You know, I think the main thing will be resting on if Newcastle get a new signing. If Newcastle gets a new signing, then they'll definitely sell Isak, I think. Now it seems like they're looking at Nicholas Jackson. Can you believe, bro? They're looking at Nicholas Jackson. Like, who really looks at Nicholas Jackson? I haven't heard about this in a long time. You know, teams looking at Nicholas Jackson, but it seems like they're looking at Nicholas Jackson. They want to exploit the move. If it's not Nicholas Jackson, maybe it will be a Wissa. If it's not Nicholas Jackson, maybe it will be a Wissa. Which is okay. Which is okay because I think Wissa he banged 19 goals last season, so I think he can be a good asset as well for them. I think he can be a good asset because he's done so much for the club, bro. I don't see why teams don't rate him, but he has done so much and 19 goals. So if you're looking at Newcastle, they have Bruno. He will have so much supply with Godfrey and everything. He can definitely have the same numbers in the Newcastle shirt. But replacing Isak will be definitely different. To be a different ballgame. But it seems like Newcastle they'll go for Nicholas Jackson. I don't know, man, what's happening with Newcastle, bro. What's really there that we don't know? You know? I want to know what is really there that these players, these players know that we do not know. It's almost like a whole full team is rejected Newcastle now. It's almost like a whole full team, you know. So only people like Ramsdale has joined, and who else? And Elanga only. But if you count the players that have rejected them so far, it's almost like 9 or 10 players. So I think something is going on that these people are talking about that we don't know. Something is definitely going on, you know. Maybe Isak will talk about it when he leaves. You'll be like something. But I think I don't see I don't know what is really happening, but they have some Saudi owners. They're supposed to be spending a lot of money because the Saudi owners, they have a lot of bag. But I think this FFP, they're talking about this FFP uh, news, but new Manchester United out just spending 200 million, you know. So that's a tricky one still. I don't understand what is really happening with them, you know. I don't know why they cannot spend, you know. I don't understand. I guess we need to have some time where we can look at the rules and really, really understand what is happening because I don't get it. Why they cannot spend all that Saudi money, all that oil money, you know. If they spend, I think if they spend, everyone knows that done. Kalas, Kalas. I think that is why they know it's done. So they're trying to block Newcastle from spending, bro. Because I'm telling you that all your money from there, they can build, it will be a new Manchester City. So I think maybe the clubs are trying to block what happened to Newcastle. They're trying to block it. What happened to Man City, they're trying to block it to happening again to Newcastle. But let's see. But I grew up watching Newcastle, the Allen Shearers and everything. So I have a soft spot for them. Not to say it's my team or anything, but I have a soft spot for them. I don't understand how they will not be signing anyone. I don't understand. It's completely baffling, and it's completely baffling how they cannot sign anyone. But let's see. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how the thing goes. But I don't know, man. It's not looking good for Newcastle. It's not looking good. It's totally not looking good. Sesko's gone now. They even bidded more for Sesko. They bidded more for Sesko, but Sesko was there. Nah, I'ma move out too. I'ma head out to Manchester United. Just shows you the levels, bro. If your team is in levels, then it's gonna happen. It just shows you the levels because new United really shows that there are levels beyond Newcastle because Newcastle don't even Manchester United are out here fighting relegation. Newcastle have Champions League, bro. But I don't think they will do anything in the Champions League. But anyway, it remains to be seen because they need squad depth. Bro. If you're gonna be playing on a Tuesday and a Saturday, Tuesday and a Saturday, Tuesday and a Saturday, it's gonna take a toll, bro. It's really gonna take a toll. And you need to consider the injuries as well. They will have a lot of injuries too. So let's see how the game goes, man. Let's see how the game goes. I think for me, I'm just waiting on seeing the next move. What's gonna be on Eze, what's gonna be the next status on Eze, and hopefully we will uh, we will sign Eze very quickly because without Eze we are in trouble. We are really, really in trouble. We are really, really in trouble. I promise you, the only reason Max Doman is looking excited and brave is because he hasn't spent enough time through us now. He's just a child. Once he is here for a long time, you will see his game change. Bro, Domain is a different beast, bro. Domain is a different beast, bro. I'm just showing you, I'm just checking your chart right now. Sorry, I just saw it now, but Domain is a different beast, bro. We have to recognize, and I think he will need to play, bro. We need to put him in for 20 minutes. He need to come in and then he needs to do his thing. There is no option, bro. He needs to come in and then he needs to do a thing because we cannot be relying on Odegaard all the time. We cannot be relying on Odegaard every time. Even Saka yesterday he was very, very poor, stingy with the ball, but they are not made sharp, man. The only thing that is worrying for me is that we are not ready. I think maybe we will get ready in the Premier League, bring it down to 2, 3 weeks after. We need a few weeks to really run in. But Atletico Bilbao game, if we lose a game, if we lose the Atletico Bilbao game again, bro, if we lose that game, heads will roll. Heads will really, really roll. Right now, if we talk, they're telling us, why are you talking? You guys, it's preseason, but if we lose that game, bro, heads will roll. Heads will definitely roll. I'm telling you, if we lose that game against Atletico Bilbao, and obviously Atletico Bilbao, they have noticed, they have already known Arsenal. Quick transitions were very poor. We get opened up very easy with one long ball. We are opened up. The same thing that happened with the PSG game. We were opened up. One ball from the keeper, we were open. PSG game, same thing. Yesterday, same thing. Then Juma go. We get opened up so easily, bro. They made it so easy to penetrate our midfield, our defense. And Kivio was doing a madness. I think Kivio was already thinking like, I should just leave this team. Damn this team. Let me just go. I think Kivio was just thinking like this, like enough of this youth. Let me move because news is coming out as well that Kivio wants to move. Kivio, there has been talk that we need to watch what's in doing because news also coming out that he wants regular play time. So if he wants regular play time, then you want to go out. You definitely want to move out. But it's a sketchy one. It's a sketchy one. But for me, I'm just looking forward to the Sesko deal. I want to see how Sesko will play. Then unveiling him on a Saturday. Obviously, you will not have time to play. I don't think you have time to play the preseason games. I doubt you have time because his medical is booked for tomorrow. And after that, what will happen? I think you have some time to gel. So maybe we will see him on the first day of the preseason. He's going to be playing. You know, our targeted striker, this is their targeted striker. And I think Joe Chris will know that he needs to score that game. I don't know. He will see the intensity. He will definitely feel it. He will definitely feel it. He will definitely feel it that this is not good. He will definitely need to step up. I know people are already posting pictures of Joe Chris in tan boots, but it's okay. We cannot judge two games, bro. He has barely played 90 minutes, so I know the banter is always going to come, but it's okay. Let's chill and see. Let's chill and see what is going to happen. Let's chill and see. But for me, I think we really need to go all out. Man. We need to go all out on Eze. Eze can be a hope. Eze is a hope. I don't think there's anyone else. Uh, um, Adre, what is Adre saying? Mr. Kanjuba, how are you, bro? Thanks for coming back, Mr. Kanjuba. What is Mr. Kanjuba saying? Hi, Ethernet. How are you? Newcastle should sign Wisa and Watermed and Martel and Nicholas Jackson. And Nicholas Jackson should sign for you. Sorry? And Nicholas Jackson sign for United now, right? The Newcastle should sign Wisa and Watermed and Martel. Nicholas Jackson should sign for Newcastle United. You want them to sign all of the players, or you want him to sign all of the players, or what? Because I don't think it will be possible for them to sign all of the players. I think right now they're just trying to push on signing. What I read is that they're just trying to push on signing on the signing of either Wisa or Nicholas Jackson between the two. I don't think they can sign all the three players, bro. And Nicholas Jackson signed for Newcastle United now, right? Yeah, yeah. I think you have a point, bro, but I think they'll have to choose one. But now I think they need two strikers, right? Because I think Callum Wilson left, and this guy is also leaving, so I think they'll need two strikers. But I don't think they can afford because um, Jackson is going to be going for around, I think, they said what 60 or something, 60 or 70 million. So let's see. But you have a point as well. But Ethernet is crazy about Manchester United. Ajay Kajumba, I didn't get your team, bro. You didn't tell me the team you support. I want to know the team you support. Yesterday when we chatted, you didn't tell me which team you support. I want to know your team. From there, I can see where you're coming from. But you didn't tell me your team. For Ethernet, I know Ethernet is a good number. He's already returned. But I think Arsenal will do us right come this Come Atletico Bilbao, I think Arsenal will definitely do us right. They will finally make it right. They'll finally make it right. But I didn't think United had so much big, bro. I didn't think United had so much money. The way they are spending the money, they have spent 200 million, you know. And it seems like the team might just wake up now because 200 million is a lot of money, bro. 200 million. Now they're talking about they have a monster, bro. I'm waiting on Sesko, Benjamin Tesco. Huh? They should not run their mouth about Benjamin Tesco. They cannot run their mouth. This youth has done anything. If you're scoring 15 goals, 18 goals in the Bundesliga, in the Premier League, that should be 4 or 5 goals. We slash that into half. I think we should slash that into half. To make it only fair, I think we should splash it into half, bro. I think just to make it fair, just to make it just to make it fair. I don't think so. I don't think so, man. But let's see. Maybe he'll hit the ground running. Maybe he'll hit the ground running, and you know, for all this drama that people used to laugh at us when we wanted Sesko, now they are the ones gassed about Sesko. It's funny how things change. It's really, really funny how things change. It's funny how things change. But I don't know what you guys think, but the Atletico Bilbao game, Arsenal has to put his best foot forward. We need to show something. We need to show them that the season is starting because our play from the game seems like it's just a preseason game. We just wanna dilly dally. We're not really into it. Like whatever it is, whatever happens, if we win or if we draw, I think that was what I felt in that game. I didn't think these people really wanted to play the game the way they wanted to play. You see what we conceding 3 goals, bro. 3 goals is 3 goals. You saw what Internet said. They turned up to the Emirates and they set it down. And they said, sit down. These guys ended up booing Pepe. You just see the levels, bro. Why would you boo Pepe, bro? For all the things you've done for us, why would you want to boo Pepe? Pepe has done everything for the club. He went in nicely. He didn't say anything. The one guy we should be booing it is Mikel Arteta. This is the guy we should be booing about. Not this guy, right? It's really, really disrespectful what they did. But the systems will need to change, definitely. The system will definitely need to change. I'm 1,000% on this one. If we need to get anything out of this season, the system needs to change. Maybe these guys will wake up when they see Manchester United. Maybe when they see the Manchester United game away in Old Trafford, in that old dusty place, where the roof is leaking, it's red infested and everything. Maybe then they will decide, are we going to wake up? We're going to play the game. Maybe then, but for now, I don't think we're in the mood for the game. We're just playing for vibes. Arsenal just out there playing for vibes. Like we're gonna play for vibes. Vibes cartel team. Summertime and where something. I think we're just playing for vibes. I don't think we are serious, bro. I think I forgot to discuss also this move for this guy. What's his name? From Man City, who's going to Everton? I'm forgetting the name. Jack Grealish, he's going to Everton, and I think he said yes to the deal as well. I don't know what you folks take on that. I think he needs a fresh breath here, bro. But I heard he has built everything. He has literally built everything in Manchester City. So maybe moving for him will be a bit tricky because he has built everything, his family, his house, everything is in Manchester City. So maybe man will be thinking, I need to move to Liverpool now, but he has said yes to the deal. So I think soon it will be a heavy call. Because I think the Man City team needs rebuilding. It really, really needs rebuilding. This is my take on it. I think it needs rebuilding. But it remains to be seen, guys. It remains to be seen. I think the news of the day, I just dropped it, about Sesko. And I I don't know. Hit me in the comments what you think about Sesko. Did Arsenal miss out or did we dodge a bullet? Manchester United looking out to bring in Baleba. Baleba, or he has already said he wants to move. Him and his agent have already sat down. They spoke with Brighton, and Brighton have talked about if they give us a proper bid, we want him. Because the thing is, Brighton are always going to be selling. Brighton, they enjoy selling and replacing. I don't know what it is. I think we need to sign the CEO there, or the recruitment team. How they keep doing this. Today he said Chelsea are my big customers. He was like, Chelsea are my big customers. I think Chelsea, they leave a lot of tips for them. So if they get Baleba as well, oh my days, I think they'll be cooking. They'll definitely be cooking, no doubt. I don't think anyone can argue with that move. Baleba will be a different maker. The whole team, they will have a lot of squad depth, and they have Premier League proven players. That is the one thing. I thought Ruben Emery was going to bring in one of his youths from Sporting Lisbon, but it turns out he wanted Jokers only. But Jokers was like, nah, we're not having that. We don't want you. We don't want to join you. He was like that. I got bigger fish to fry. You know what they say, Arsenal. Anyway, people, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the support, love for the love. Just thought I'd do my daily show before I knock out. Thought I'd do my daily show. We discussed this Sesko and the Arsenal news. The Arsenal news was the main news I wanted to discuss because I had yesterday, even though I did my match preview, it got waxed off because of the Wi-Fi and everything. So I didn't really get to drop and say enough. I didn't really get to drop because I need to drop the previews there and there, just after I'm watching the game and after my emotions a bit high. I think this is the better time to drop your match. So yesterday my Wi-Fi was acting crazy. I didn't get to really drop the full one. I just did a few 10 minutes. But thanks for the guys that logged in. There are some guys that came in and they logged in there with the game. So tomorrow we might do one. Let's see. Tomorrow's a Friday. Let's see. We might have another live stream tomorrow. It's depending if we have big news to discuss, because we the show gets more interesting if there's big news to talk about. And if you guys are tuning in and commenting as well, commenting and smashing that like button, hopefully you smash that like button and you subscribe, you hit that notification bell and we're gonna be here, we're gonna be tuning in. Small thing, but we keep pushing, we keep pushing on the road to 1K. I think I might do it soon. I might be doing it soon, people. With your help, I think I might be doing it soon. But for me, it's just for the passion of Arsenal. This is why I just do this. But this is it, people. Thank you for tuning in, man. Like Ethel Nate is always online. And Adreji, you guys always tuning in, love for the love. I hope and pray Arsenal can give us a good season. I hope Arsenal can really, really get us something moving. We can have something to look forward to because scary hours, bro. It's gonna be scary hours if you're not gonna make the right signings that can create players who can create. Because Odegaard, we brought him to create, but it looks like every time he's looking for Saka. He's doing Saka. Where's Saka? Where's Saka? Where's Saka? Where's Benwell? Martinelli is lost, is left alone. He's totally left alone. I'm not saying that is the reason for his failures. I'm just saying most of the time he's left alone to figure it out on his own. For Saka, there's someone who's going to run in behind him, someone who's going to cut in, and then he can pass the ball. He has Odegaard waiting to the other side, something that Martinelli does not have. Martinelli will have MLS sometimes. MLS will come into the middle, but MLS does not know how to play the role. I think Martinelli plays even better when he is with Calafiori, but the Calafiori has tend to he's getting injured now. He's getting injured every time Calafiori is injured. Calafiori is injured. He's becoming part two. This guy we just sold. What's the name of this guy? We just ripped his contract. What's the name of this guy? This Japanese Korean, this Asian guy. I'm forgetting. He's becoming just like him, bro. How are you getting injured all the time? You went for this international game. He was injured. Now he's injured. And we have difficult games. Anyway, these difficult games. I think we will discuss the top five games. I think the top five games are going to be massive. Going to be massive for our title run. You don't want to start off like that, but it is what it is. But they're going to be massive, the first 5 games we have, and let's see how they go. But they're going to be really, really massive. We need to make sure out of those 5 games, we get some points. We cannot be losing. I think any away match, it's a win or draw. I don't think any away match is a win or draw. I think for us now, OT was difficult last season. OT was very, very difficult, but we were lucky. But the Old Trafford game was very, very difficult for us. We escaped. We narrowly escaped that game. That the Old Trafford game. And then we have Newcastle. We have Man City. I think we have some Nottingham Forest as well. We have Liverpool. The Liverpool one is going to be a different case. Yeah, because Liverpool will test you. They will really, really test you. They will really test us. And I think Onslaught, we need to beat them, bro. We once did it. If you remember the game where Zinchenko fumbled, in the last minute, he was ball watching Mo Salah in the corner. Instead of taking on the board Mo Salah, he was ball watching. So I think we can go in Liverpool. We can get up. We can definitely get get a win. We need to get a win. It's points like this that matter. If you can go away to a big team like the Newcastle or a Man, not Newcastle, so it's not a big team slash. If you're going to win in a Liverpool or a Man City game or Manchester United, if you're going away, if you're winning there, you're setting the statement, bro. We definitely setting the statement loud and clear that we are here to win. The way, but it's going to be a difficult, bro. Even Klopp didn't win in Man City, bro. Even Klopp never won in Man City. On Ancelotti did it last season, but we know last season City was washed up. City was basically washed up. I don't think they look like the same. And we have to be careful, we have to be careful. Pep might be cooking something, him. We all know what he does. He might be cooking something. So it remains to be seen how it's gonna unfold. Premier League is a different beast. No matter how much signing you might have, you might have spent 200, 3 million, 300 million, 400 million, but once that whistle rings, bro, it's dangerous. If you think last season Liverpool, they didn't even spend anything. Liverpool, they didn't even spend, bro. We were making a mock out of them that they didn't spend anything, but they still won the title. So it will tell you that spending will not have. Your coach has to have a good plan. You know. Well, if I want to talk about my coach, if I want to bring up my coach, Miguel Arteta, guys, bring your shin pads. Guys, bring your. We want everyone to come, guys. It's a sad situation. It's a sad situation for us now, but I think it's a make or break now. I think the Arteta hive, the Arteta cult, they will protect him, but this season we will not have anywhere to hide, bro. Where can we hide, bro? We have the striker we wanted. We have a jokerless. You know what's gonna be the excuse now? It's because of our left side. Because of Martinelli, we're gonna hide with Martinelli now. I don't think this season we have that. We cannot hide anymore. 6 years into the process, a billion has been spent. A billion. Yes, it's a billion now. So I guess we'll be joining in Chelsea being the billion pound bottlers. Now we can call ourselves proudly the $1 billion bottlers. So it's a tricky one still. It's a really, really tricky one. But it's 1 week. I think it's when it's today. I think we have like two. I think we have like 11, 12 days to go. Because I think it was start 17, right? Today is a 7. Yeah. So it's a week. Yeah, it's basically a week to go. So people, we gotta buckle up. For me, I already told people yesterday for the Arsenals, we need to buckle up. Buckle up that seatbelt. Get your popcorn ready, get your paracetamol ready, get your edible. I don't know, whatever you need, bro. If you need water, you need tequila, whatever you need, bro, because it's gonna be a long season. It's gonna be a long, long season. What I saw yesterday just scared me. It just scared me. When you get that awakening, like what I saw yesterday is just. But I'm gonna be here baking my team. At the end of the day, it's fine. We will be there. We will be there until the road follow because I know. Hopefully, the team can quickly gel. They can quickly gel, and we can finally have a good team. They can finally do the link up, because the link up is not there. They need to know, like in the back of their head, Chokres is going to be there in the back of my. The way Saka knows that Ben White is going to run in, he'll definitely know. So I think it's going to take a lot of time for us now to really build on that, and we need something in the middle. We really, really need as in the middle. We need as in the middle. There is no discussion. We need as in the middle, and Kivio cannot leave. The other thing there was, but Kivio wants to leave or this thing. I don't think Kivio can leave with the season he had last season. He's a backup. We need him. I don't think alone will do it. But Moscara has been solid. I saw he's pulling also on the right back. Funny things, he's playing in the right back as well. So, guys, I don't know your thoughts on us now, but scary hours. We not happy, bro. We're not happy. If you let me let me just highlight what there is one message from Ethernet. This one just killed me, bro. Wait, I just highlighted for everyone can see. Hmm. I'm not even excited to watch Arsenal anymore, man. We are so boring to watch. This is the thing. This is the levels we've reached, guys. Boring to watch. We'll be lucky if we get top four. Even if we want to be honest, we'll be really, really lucky if we get top four. I'm just saying it, calling it like it is, bro. I'm not. I like to be realistic. I'm not gonna be like one of these guys that are talking about it's preseason only. Why you cast? Why are we going overboard? I don't know. Maybe you guys feel it's overboard, but for me, the signs are not clear. The signs are not clear. Let's see. Maybe when everyone is well and fit, we can have a different taste of the team. And because once the Premier League start, the pressure is on. The pressure is definitely on. You're not going to OT and you're losing, bro. You're not going to OT and then you lose the game. You can never lose in Old Trafford, bro. These are just records. We don't lose to Manchester United on the first day, sending the wrong signals, bro. They were sending the wrong signals, and you don't want to get cooked on the first day of the Premier League. That's just about it. And I know these people are waiting. I know man like people like Dennis are waiting. I know a lot of people will be waiting for that game. So let's see, people. Let's see. But I'm not. I'm worried about my team. I'm very, very worried. I think we need some additions. I don't know if we can still make the magics. Pull up that war chest if you have more money. Run the bag up. Run the bag up. I think we need to spend more, bro. We need to spend more. I don't think with these guys alone we will make it. I don't think so. We need to spend more money. Get more bread in. Get more bread in. But it's been a good chat, guys. It's been a good chat. I think I clocked my hour. My mission is an hour. I clocked my hour now. I'll be heading out. Let's see tomorrow. Tomorrow's a Friday. Friday vibes. Hopefully we get news about Eze. If we get news about Eze, then I'm coming in on fire. I'm coming on fire guest up. Talking about the titles, hours and everything. But if Isak is still moving to Liverpool, I mentioned it before, guys. We will just have to hand them the title. And everyone can go home. It's just about hand them the title and everyone can go home. I don't think we will stand a chance. If Isak is there, I don't think we'll stand a chance. I don't think so. This is just my analysis. I don't know if you guys thinking we can compete with Liverpool. I don't think. I don't think so, man. It's gonna be a long, long ride. It's gonna be a long ride. But maybe you're overreacting. Emotional guy overreacting. So maybe that's it. Overreacting. Sometimes the thing we overreact sometimes. But guys, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. We are live again tomorrow. Let's link up. Let's link up. Let's link up. Thank you for tuning in. Love for the love. I'm out.